Oh, God. I don't feel good right now. That was gross, but no one's ever said the happy hour is conventional.
This following episode of Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is brought to you by Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B, for Bulla, in Largo, and at southeastbotanicals.net. Now enjoy the show.
And now, back to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well, hit it.
All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know how we are in your system.
So as you all know, I am originally from Chicago, a.k.a. Arlington Heights, the suburbs. And up there, when it's 45 degrees, that is considered warm. Down here, where I live in St. Petersburg, Florida, I don't find the 45 degrees last night cold, but oh my freaking God. I don't know if my blood thinned, but my body, you got to remember, we've had 8 to 9 months of nonstop hot weather. And then, I don't know if it's because of global warming or what, but it went from like 90 degrees to 45, and I am just on the struggle bus right now. I don't feel great. But I kind of want to feel better. I kind of want to feel alive. So, you guys know that I play the song Man Down, which we'll play later by my good friend Pharaoh, Cali. Him and Shad the Poet, we used to make rap songs. They would make it in a library production room, and I would like upload it to YouTube. And I think I did a little production, but it was mostly them. And I saw Pharaoh Cali, my friend, on Snapchat on that thing where it's like people you may know, and I followed him, and we've been talking, and we hung out literally every day in 2013. And then I went to the radio school, and I don't know if he moved, but we lost touch. But it's so cool when you catch up with friends from back in the day, especially when you're a young 19-year-old. Well, we're going to do the world premiere since I don't feel well today. I need something to pump me up. So here is The Boss with Pharaoh Cali.
Hey, clock steady ticking, I do not fold under pressure. I could never sweat a bitch, act like I never met her. Boy, the bottom of your shoes plain, how is you a stepper? Every day I get it in, I'm trying to touch a letter, like a DRM. Every room that I walk in, they be like, damn, it's him. I could show you how to ball like Micah Butter Rim. They was sleeping on the wave, I hope they love to swim. Bitch, I'm really him. No need to brag or boast, just know that I'ma do the most. I just got on this little pint, okay, let's make a toast. Catch me sliding through your city, cleaner than a pope. Hit a nigga with this switch, he caught the Holy Ghost. Neck cold, wrist mean, I been chillin' Been in the trap, talk slick, buddy broke, fuck his bitch and give her back. Hit the road and make her flip, I know I'm coming back for rap. She say she love the way I talk, I say it's just the gift of gab. Clock steady ticking, I do not fold under pressure. I could never sweat a bitch, act like I never met her. Boy, the bottom of your shoes plain, how is you a stepper? Every day I get it in, I'm trying to touch a letter, like a BRM. Every room that I walk in, they be like, damn, it's him. I could show you how to ball like Micah Butter Rim. They was sleeping on the wave, I hope they love to swim. Bitch, I'm really him.
Oh yeah, that was The Boss by Pharaoh Cali, because he is the boss. We'll have much more new music coming from him soon, but what a throwback. I'll play the other two songs we made together later on. But we gotta give a shout out to the veterans, the people that served our country.
Today is Veterans Day.
Thank you for your service.
The Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines,
and the Coast Guard.
Thank you for your service.
Today is Veterans Day.
Thank you for your service.
A day to honor all military service members.
Honor military servicemen and women.
Service and sacrifice.
Risk their lives for their country.
Thank you for your service. So let's say a big thank you
to all the veterans.
Happy Veterans Day.
Showtime.
A shout out to all the badass veterans out there that are doing things I could never do, which is serve. I've had a few veterans in my life go, no, you could serve. No, I could not. I barely am able to do promotion events for the radio station without having back pain, which I don't mind because I pour my heart out for the company. You think I could get up at 4 a.m. to be yelled at by a sergeant? You guys are badasses. My grandpa was a 3-time Purple Heart recipient, but he didn't get the 3 Purple Hearts because he wanted everybody on his team to get it, not just him. And here's the fascinating thing. There was this thing called the last battle of World War II, and everybody else knew that World War II was over with, but they kept fighting. I forget where it was. It was somewhere in Japan. And that was my grandpa, and it's sort of undocumented. There's documentaries about it on YouTube and that, but it's undocumented. And it's one of those things, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, where growing up, I was not allowed to, if my grandpa came over, we were not allowed to have like Call of Duty, the video game on, because it would trigger my grandpa. My grandpa had undiagnosed PTSD, and he was a badass. Also, my dad served in the Navy, I wish I could play that, but it's copyrighted. In the Navy. And also, my other grandpa that I had a hard time saying his name was my mom's dad named Bappa. He was in the Air Force. And my grandpa that was the Purple Heart grandpa said he didn't want to be called anything until I could pronounce the word grandpa. So, no, my grandpa was awesome. I'll post a picture later on today of me and my grandpa, the last picture we ever took in 2010. Oh, do I have a little baby face? I still do, but growing out a little facial hair. Absolutely riveting, even though I barely show my face. So shout out to all the veterans out there. You guys are so freaking brave. Let's see what Bill Maher and Weekend Update said this weekend.
Sushi chefs have to stop yelling "Irashimase" when I enter their restaurant. If I wanted to get yelled at the moment I walk in the door, I'd get married. Don't expect an outpouring of grief over the death of Dwayne Roberts, the inventor of the frozen burrito. Dwayne wasn't always what he seemed. He was warm on the outside, but...
All that fake laughter, like, I guess we laugh now.
On the inside, he could be very cold.
Tom Brady.
I feel like that joke could have been better. It was a little too predictable. But this just in, Bill Maher is predictable.
Announced that his current dog is actually a clone of his previous dog who passed away 2 years ago. Brady also revealed that during his career, he went through 8 grunks.
Wow, that was horrible.
Lionsgate.
Why is no one watching SNL with riveting jokes like this?
Through 8 grunks.
Terrible. Let's see what was going on last night with Colbert, Seth Meyers, and Fallon. Jimmy Fallon's going to be funny, but Colbert, let's see how long this clip is real quick. This clip is 42 seconds. I'm sure Colbert will be all 22 seconds of it.
Bird experts have revealed that woodpecker hammering
is a full-body affair. Also, I can reveal that Googling full-body woodpecker hammering gets you a real quick call from HR.
Taco Bell.
Wow, good job. You did a joke under 20 seconds. Good job, dude.
Has begun offering a Baja Blast pie chiller, which features a slice of Baja Blast pie blended with vanilla ice cream and topped with whipped cream and churro crunch. That story again, weed is getting way too strong.
Oh, Jays.
Hey, listen to this. Gen Z is posting TikToks of a new challenge where they do nothing but sit in silence for as long as they can. Or as your grandparents call that, life.
I remember growing up, obviously I'm into radio, that's why I'm here right now. And I remember just like, 2010, Chicago radio just got to absolute crap after they got rid of Jonathan Brandmeier and they got rid of Eddie and Jobo, all these shows, Steve Dahl. And there was a lot of times I would just be sitting in my room, so I can kind of relate to them. Let's see what we got here.
In honor of National Recycling Week, we want to remind you of things that can be recycled, like bottles, certain plastic containers, that white little table-looking thingy in your pizza box.
Whatever.
What is that thing even called? I mean, do they have a name for it at the pizza place? Does someone say, we need more little white mouse tables? You'd think the people who work at the recycling plant see millions of those. What are the chances that those little pizza tables would be made into a white plastic patio table? That would be funny. Anyway, remember to recycle. It makes the world a better place. One pizza box, white little table looking thingy at a time.
There you go. Especially for my listeners in St. Pete. We're real big on not littering here. There was a time, there's this guy named Nick at a cover bar I go to who just does not like me. I think he's a listener of the former radio show I worked on, and he's like a blue-collar dude, and blue-collar people can't stand me because I'm from Chicago, and I'm just kind of, a little crazy on air. And, there was a time, I'll admit, I used to have a littering problem because that's all we do in Chicago is litter. And I littered in the parking lot of the Kava bar, and he told everybody, and I was like, hey, dude, tell me if you want the littering to go away. Why don't you tell me like a man? Oh, wait, that's right. You're a hater, so you tell everybody else.
This is not headline news. Sydney Sweeney's boxing movie had one of the worst openings of all time, which surprised me that people didn't want to see her with those punching bags.
Oh, it is.
A sequel to The Cosby Show spinoff, A Different World, is in the works. Episode 1, a creepy old dude tries to roofie a college girl.
Whatever.
AMC is developing a soap opera based on NASCAR. It'll be called The Young and the Toothless. Kate Goslin has gone internet official with her new boyfriend. He's a simple guy who likes sunsets and lots of baggage. And the Farmer's Almanac will cease publication after 200 years. I think what I'll miss most is the swimsuit issue. This is not headline news.
Meh. Wasn't bad, but also wasn't really that funny.
This day in history. Today is 11/11/25. 14 years ago, on this day, it was 11/11/11.
Got it.
That's this day in history.
I don't know what the point of that was, but...
And now, time once again for Real Men of Genius. Real Men of Genius. Today, we salute you, Mr. Painfully Inaccurate Weatherman.
Mr. Painfully Inaccurate Weatherman.
If you don't improve your ridiculous weather predictions, we'll be forced to find a suitable replacement, like a monkey throwing darts.
Mr. Bubbles on the nines now.
We haven't seen anyone this far off target since the last 30 seconds of the Vikings game.
Really dropped the ball, yeah.
Yes, if you were only paid on the days you were right, your fancy weather center would look suspiciously like the local homeless shelter.
We'll predict for food now.
Let's go over to the weather map and see if we can't find you the quickest route out of town. Let's take a look at that weekend forecast and decide which day the angry mob will drag you from the studio. Because after all, just like that low-pressure system pulling moisture down from the north, you suck.
Mr. Painfully Inaccurate Weatherman.
856-49-HOPPE. You can leave me a voicemail. It's 856-494-6773. If you're listening in Fresno on our premiere week and you want to tell me what you think of the show, that's cool. I really want to get a connection to Fresno. I live in Tampa Bay. But being syndicated on Hot 97.7 in Fresno is pretty cool. Thanks to Alex for the opportunity, and we're going to make some noise, Fresno. You haven't heard anything like this. Although I've always thought that was the douchiest thing. Like Rover used to do that. He'd be like, it's a radio guy I worked for. He's like, oh, you don't know what you're going to have with us. And just do the show. You don't have to tell people. They'll realize that it sucks. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Oh, yeah. I think it's time to do this thing we do here occasionally, called Hoppy's Inbox.
It's time for Hoppy's Inbox, only on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, yeah. So the Morning Show Boot Camp Radio Conference is going to be in Cleveland next year. And I made a post saying, hey, Cleveland, I'm coming. Now let's go through some of the comments. Victor said, welcome back. And he said, I hope you have a fun time and do what makes you happy, Maine. He said, I know you didn't have the best experience in Cleveland. Hopefully you can erase all the bad memories and leave Cleveland with a better one. That's the plan. Now, I thought about maybe doing a live podcast appearance or something, but I really don't show my face on this show. Like, you all know what I look like, and Cleveland has seen even more of me, if you know what I mean. So what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is I probably won't do a live appearance because I feel like people would not go. I feel like if people see me out and about, that'll cause more buzz than if I try to have like a live broadcast. I just think Cleveland has this thing where it's not that they want me to fail, it's just they would not go. So we will not be doing a live broadcast there. Also, I have this cold. I have this cold going on right now. And I said last night on my Facebook, said, does anyone else have a migraine from the sudden drop in the temperature here in Tampa Bay? My head is throbbing. My Cabo mom, Maria Lima, said, feel better. And Sale said, yes, it began earlier this evening. Now listen, I'm from Chicago, so the cold weather doesn't bother me, but I had this migraine last night. I was also because I was really stoned, but I had this migraine last night. Oh my freaking God. It was painful. It was bad. It wasn't great. And a few people that I know were like, oh, I think you're no longer a Chicagoan. Well, it's a good point because I've been here literally 33% of my life in Tampa Bay. And what I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is I never thought I would get sick from the cold weather. But here I am, rocking you like a hurricane. All right, I don't even know what that means. 856-49-HOPPY. Let's get to this. All right, here.
Today on TMZ.
Good on Katy Perry for kind of acknowledging the breakup of a relationship when a guy is just not into you anymore.
She seems to be addressing what happened with Orlando Bloom in her new song.
Man, it really makes you wonder how bad she is today if she gets dumped. Like, if Katy Perry gets dumped, that's no good. I ask you about where this is the copyright. I'm never the problem. Everybody else sucks, and I don't suck. So that's why I'm now, broken up.
Things that he just hasn't done over the past probably 5 or 6 years.
But why do you guys care so much about these little things?
Mark Sanchez, who's been in a controversial stabbing incident.
Loser! You'll always be remembered as the butt fumble quarterback who literally had one of the best defenses ever and could not win for your team. You're a loser!
Got fired by Fox Sports. And Drew Brees is replacing him? Yeah. Drew Brees doesn't sound like an effusive type guy.
What the hell do you know about Drew Brees?
I know a lot about Drew Brees.
What team did he play for?
Saints.
Do you know what team he played for before this?
China.
Blake Lively wants Justin Baldoni to fork up $160.
I love this girl's accent. It's so freaking cute. LA girl.
$1 million. Because of this alleged smear campaign, she lost earnings from acting gigs, producing gigs, endorsements.
Maybe because you're a bitch.
She doesn't list her friendship ending with Taylor Swift.
Well, that's
a you problem, honey. It's everybody else's fault. God, Blake Lively must be awful to be around.
Priceless. Reese Witherspoon visited Harvard Business School.
God, I've heard the stories that she's just insufferable to be around. You just look at Reese Witherspoon, you're like, shut up! You're annoying. Why do I say that? Because I'm annoying. So when you're an annoying person, you have a detector of annoyingness.
I did a whole send-up of Legally Blonde.
What, like it's hard?
I loved Legally Blonde.
I used to have her.
I love that song that was in Legally Blonde. What was it? Lovely Day or something like that.
I planted on all of my law books when I went to law school.
You went to law school?
Are you a lawyer?
Yes.
Did you have to pass the bar?
In Australia, it's a different version, but yeah.
Wait a minute, though. She didn't pass the California bar, guys.
Okay, would you shut up, Derek?
She didn't, though. She pounded 2 Fostas and was made a lawyer.
Oh, yeah! God, their success there. It's hilarious. 856-49 Hoppe. Let's see what we got here.
Sean Diddy Combs is setting the record straight about his life behind bars.
Oh, yeah, he's just blowing guy after guy after guy. He's just going ham.
Following a report that said the rap mogul, who is serving a 4-year sentence for 2 prostitution-related convictions, was...
If I was the one that did the stuff he did, I'd be crucified. But, he's rich and elite. Everything freaking wrong with this country.
Caught drinking homemade alcohol in prison, his spokesperson emphatically denies the allegation. Telling People magazine in a statement published November 9th, there have been several false and reckless reports circulating about Mr. Combs. He has not violated any prison rules. His sobriety and self-discipline are priorities, and he is taking them seriously. The 56-year-old was recently transferred to a low-security correctional facility in New Jersey.
All right, there you go. There's frickin' Diddy. Diddy cracks me up. He's just so in the closet. It's crazy. He probably loves blowing guys. Like, loves it. Which is fine. It's fine.
Chad Michael Murray reveals he pleaded to not be in a particular One Tree Hill scene back in the day. The actor...
Man, he had a good career. He's got that career where, he didn't last too long, but that's fine, because sometimes it's better not to last too long. Mm-hmm. And trust me, I know about not lasting too long.
Shares his thoughts on being part of the storyline in which his character, Lucas Scott's dad and series antagonist, Dan Scott, played by actor Paul Johansson, was meant to receive a heart transplant. The scene in question, which occurred in the 18th episode of Season 6, followed Dan as he awaited surgery for his new heart. However, just as the organ arrived at the hospital, the EMT carrying the organ tripped over the leash of a golden retriever in the waiting room, and the dog sprang free, grabbing the heart just as it landed on the ground.
All right, there you go. I've literally never seen One Tree Hill. I don't know a thing about it. Let me see here. It's what I want my boy Pete Davidson.
Next up is Pete Davidson. We teased this earlier. You might remember when Pete and Colin Jost bought that Staten Island ferry together. That was in the news. Well, on Saturday night, the former SNL star stopped by Studio 8H with a little update.
The New York Times recently ran an article calling the Staten Island ferry that I purchased with Pete Davidson a money-losing fiasco. With more on this is Pete Davidson.
Oh, yeah, the king of BD.
We're losing millions on this ferry. I assume that's what the article says. I can't spend $5 on a paywall when I got a kid on the way, so.
That's true. Oh, you got bypasswall.com, whatever it is.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Good to see Pete back in the building there.
All right, there you go. Today's show. They're riveting. Let me see what we got here. This headline's interesting.
Pierce Brosnan just had a special family reunion. The Mamma Mia.
Growing up, all the boomers hated on Pierce Brosnan as a James Bond. I mean, Sean Connery definitely is the best. Or the guy from 2006. I'm drawing him. Daniel Craig. He's pretty good. Roger Moore wasn't bad either. Or Timothy Dalton. I was a James Bond guy growing up. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I feel like Pierce Brosnan got a bad rap from the boomers because he was kind of I don't know. He's a different type of James Bond.
Actor was spotted on a rare outing with his 52-year-old son Christopher in London on November 5th.
52-year-old son. How old is Pierce Brosnan? I thought he was John X. How old is Pierce Brosnan? 72. He's a boomer. No way. I thought he was younger. He looks good.
When they dined together at Dorian Restaurant in Notting Hill.
Whatever.
With the actor's 28-year-old son, Dylan. The outing was the first time Pierce, who shares Dylan and 24-year-old son Paris with his wife Keely Shea Smith, was seen with Christopher in over 2 decades following years of estrangement. During his marriage to his first wife, Cassandra Harris, Pierce adopted her and ex-husband
I feel like when you break up with Pierce Brosnan, you are supposed to hate Pierce Brosnan. Why do I say that? Because all my exes hate me. It's just a vibe. When all your exes hate you, you have a detector. Like how I said earlier, I have an annoying detector because I'm kind of annoying. Yeah, literally, there's like a detector. It's like my daddy issues detector.
Dermot Harris's kids, Christopher and daughter Charlotte, who died in 2013.
Whatever.
Together, Pierce and Cassandra, who died in 1991, also welcomed son Sean, now 42.
All right, so he reunited with his sons. That's good. If I can give anybody advice right now, if you are not getting along with your father, listen to me right now. Listen to me carefully. Please listen to me. You will regret not talking to your dad. Me and my dad did not get along and he died of cancer, and it's got to be one of my biggest regrets. Not visiting him enough in the hospital and much more. Trust me. Go talk to your dad. Unless your dad's like kind of a pedophile or something, talk to him.
Happy hot topic.
I had that turned down because I had to turn down the music earlier. Let's do a take 2.
Happy hot topic.
All right, let's see what we got here.
We've now come to the end of Stranger Things. I sat down with Millie Bobby Brown and her bestie.
It really is an end of an era.
And the godfather of her daughter, Noah Schnapp.
What was special about the table read was we didn't read the scripts before. We all showed up and just read it together.
All right, I don't care. Sorry. The first season was great, but then they started going through puberty, and they just were so freaking annoying.
Happy hot topic.
All right, what do we got here with these big boobs?
How Sydney Sweeney gained 30 pounds for her new movie, Christy.
Whatever, who cares? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have some breaking news. Make sure the door closes. 856-49-HOPPY. We have a special guest that busted in. I was just talking about Sydney Sweeney's big boobs, so who really cares? There's no microphone over there, so we're going to have to share it. But I cannot just have Maxima's 92.5's Tony from Maxima Morning without playing a little bit of this salsa music. Let's share this microphone like you and your girl sharing a milkshake. Hey, dude, how are you?
Are we using the same straw?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Hobby at Hoppe Hour.
How the hell are you?
Doing good, man. How are you? I miss you.
Good. How's the ratings?
Great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know, I saw the old morning show that used to work here. The one that's in 25th place. I saw on TMZ.com, when you click on a news headline, you got to watch, let me turn off this music. You got to watch like a 20-second ad, and they had a 20-second ad. Oh, but they're so legendary. They're forgotten. You know, the person that used to do mornings, did I ever tell you this story once you got mad at me?
What happened?
Oh, over at Busch Gardens?
Yeah, I want to tell this story. I, for like 2 weeks, was going to learn Spanish, which I kind of wish I did, on Duolingo. And we're at Busch Gardens for the wine festival. And I said to Christy, I said, how did you learn Spanish? Did you use Duolingo or something? And she was like, that's my native language.
Right. Probably. Yeah.
Well, I wish them the best. Hopefully they can get a PPM hit. That was Tony from Maxima 92.5. What's up? I love you too, Tony.
How Sydney Sweeney gained 30 pounds for her new movie, Christy. The Euphoria star shares insight into
You know she's nice and thick when she gains 30 pounds.
how she gained roughly 30 pounds to portray real-life boxer Christy Martin in a biopic about her life.
All right, there you go. She did a fast food diet. Oh, you know those farts are wicked.
You've really been there for Mavis, and fans have loved that.
Have a great time.
I'm glad I didn't cut and run. I'm glad I didn't run off with some woman half my age.
In a
Oh, jeez.
rare update, the late night legend says, don't feel sorry for him. He's too busy finding the joy in every day with his wife of 45 years as she battles advanced dementia. Quote, I'm not a woe is me person. I'm just lucky that I am able to take care of her.
Jay Leno has a weird reputation because some people that are diehard Leno or Letterman fans don't like him. I like Jay Leno. I think it's because my family loved Letterman, so I was just trying to be a contrarian.
Every day's a good day.
Jay adds, it's not work because people come up and say they feel so sorry. I understand the sympathy because I know a lot of people are going through it, but it's okay. It's not cancer. It's not a tumor, so I enjoy taking care of her.
That's good. You're a good man, Jay Leno.
I enjoy her company, and we have a good time.
There you go. There's Jay Leno, the good guy he is. Sometimes has to make it about him. Driving around LA in the big cars, but hey, he seems like he's a good enough guy. What's going on with this broad?
I had some manager one time told me to get a boob job, and I was like, why don't you get a job?
Oh my God. I know that's kind of a rude thing to say to somebody, and I bet she was underage because Hollywood executives, music executives are creeps, but Kelly Clarkson is just so freaking wishy-washy.
Kelly Clarkson showing off her savage side in the middle of a concert.
That is.
I was like, I'm stopping my itty bitty get out of here.
That's fun. I have a saying about boobs. And if you have small boobs, please don't take this the wrong way. Please don't. I'm flat. I have no boobs. Although, like, if I lean forward, I have little, like, they're like the size, like you could grab them with your hand. They're not really boobs, but they're kind of boobs. Listen to me. You just can't. I've had sex with girls before where, like, there was, like, no boobs, and it was, like, weird, man. It's like, you got to have something. I ain't hitting on itty bitties. But, like, if you wear a t-shirt and there's no bump, I'm not attracted. I'm sorry. Sounds rude, but whatever.
Jonathan Bailey is setting the record straight. During an interview with Esquire published November 9th, the actor clarifies what he meant by saying he planned to, quote, stop acting for a bit next year.
A lot of these actors will get mad at their career and they say, oh, I'm never acting again. And then they realize that they can't handle being irrelevant. Kind of like Howard Stern, he'll go, oh yeah, I don't want to do radio anymore. And then you realize you'll be irrelevant.
Telling the outlet, I did an interview with a magazine when I was cycling between Rome and Pisa on the way to a friend's wedding.
Whatever.
And the internet kept cutting out.
There you go. Good for you. I'm hoping you're really proud of me for fighting through this show. I feel like absolute garbage. I'm starting to feel a little better, you know what I mean? But I'm still not feeling great. What's going on with this happy guy?
Tom Bergeron gets candid about his shocking Dancing with the Stars firing.
Oh, yeah. That was the stupidest thing they could have done. He was such a happy-go-lucky guy, but they're stupid. A company, a TV station owned by Disney being stupid? No way!
During a November 10th interview with The Hollywood Reporter, the former host reveals that his 2020 dismissal from the show, quote, pissed me off. The 70-year-old admits that he didn't miss a beat when he got the opportunity to share his opinion.
Ah, there you go.
Saying, I'll be honest with you, I did not like the showrunner. He knew that. I didn't like being lied to, and he...
Sounds like my time at the Bone with John Brennan. A douchebag!
He did that. So when he got fired, I think when Twitter was still a thing, I posted, karma is a...
Twitter's... Listen, bud, I know you're ultra liberal, so you're trying to pretend like Twitter's not a thing. It is definitely still a thing.
But now that the series' original showrunner, Conrad Green, has returned, Tom's ready to step back into the ballroom as a guest judge for the show's 20th anniversary episode airing on November 11th. He continues, I couldn't be happier that the people who are running the show now are running the show. But to be honest, the 20th anniversary and other...
It really is crazy. It would have been like talking about a show in 1985 and 2005. I'm really good at basic math. And it's so weird to think it's been on for 20 years.
People's hands would not have lured me back.
All right, I'm bored. I have that saying, if I'm bored, you're bored. What's going on with this freaking mutant? I can't stand Kate Gosselin. She tries to act like she's such a feminist, but she's really a cheater. She's dating the bodyguard that she had when she was with John Gosselin. She's a cheater! Not only is she a pig of a mom, she's a pig of a person.
Kate Gosselin is hard launching her relationship on
Yeah, Kate Gosselin she's like a nurse now, She's trying to act like she's reputable. The way you treated Colin, I don't believe in hell. But you'll definitely, if there is hell or purgatory, you're definitely going there. You're a pig. You exploited your family to get famous. And you went through all your money because you're stupid.
Instagram and TikTok, the Kate Plus 8 star shares 10 things she's obsessed with.
What?
Including her kids.
Oh, yeah, the kids that love you. What about the girl or Colin that live with the dad? Do they love you? Do they love how you ruined their lives at such a young age? Oh, you're mother of the year. They all call you on Mother's Day.
Her dogs and traveling. But number 2 on the list is her boyfriend. The 2 photos show Kate and her partner on the beach in swimwear.
What I can't stand about this woman is that she tries to act like this is a reputable relationship. It's not. You're not a reputable person. And then the media acts like, oh, they're finally dating. Kind of like Giselle and the Valente brother. Oh, there was no crossover between her cheating on Tom Brady. Just like, oh, there was no crossover with Tom Brady cheating on Bridget Moynihan with Giselle. These celebrity news sites don't want to lose the inside access, so they kiss ass.
But the mystery man has actually been in the public for quite some time, as Kate's longtime bodyguard, Steve Neild. Back in September, Kate's ex-husband, John Gosselin, spoke out about the rumors surrounding Kate's romantic life.
Yeah, John Gosselin's so better off not being around his dumb broad. She just seems like such an evil person. Like, if there was a dictionary and you had a picture for the word narcissist, it would be her. Or a sociopath. Or a loser.
At the time, John, who had previously mentioned suspected relations with the bodyguard, shared a screenshot of a Page 6 article that alleged Steve is Kate's mystery boyfriend.
Duh.
Citing a source. On Instagram, he wrote, "No one believed me. Guess I was right." Adding, "Guess who really ruined the marriage?"
God. But Kate, oh, we finally met. Once I was broken up with John, then I started going down on the bodyguard. There was no crossover there.
Kate has denied any cheating allegations.
Of course she has. She's a dumb... I'll be careful. She's the worst. She thinks people are stupid and will just fall for her crap like this guy.
Travel chaos across America.
It's going to take us at least 90 minutes to take off.
Our best case scenario is that we'll be able to leave here in 2 hours.
Yeah, I ain't trying to fly anytime soon. My mom's going to be flying here. But hey, Trump's a businessman. You happy what you voted for?
One family ditched their flight plans and drove 1,600 miles from Nashville to Philadelphia and back to attend a family wedding.
The FAA was going to start decreasing the flights in the major markets.
Whatever.
So we just hit the family group chat and said, all right, contingency plan. What's the plan?
Yeah, it's going to put pedal to the metal and we're...
What a terrible Zoom microphone.
Going to go.
And they did.
Yeah, I don't even want to listen to this. Trump wants the air traffic controllers to go back to work. Now, I know by saying this, I'll probably piss off some MAGA that for some reason has a parasocial relationship with Trump and romanticizes them, even though he wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. But there is this thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there is this problem. It's this thing called the fact that I don't even understand why you think he would care about you. He cheated on his wife with a pregnant. He cheated on his pregnant wife with a porn star. I honestly feel bad for Trump because like he has no emotions. He doesn't care about anybody. And if you think he cares about somebody, I'm sorry. You're stupid. Sorry. Call it like I see it. What's going on here?
Stop trying to be such a boss.
Yeah.
Men gotta feel like they're protectors.
Yes.
Bunny XO and Coco Austin are opening up about their relationship.
God, they look alike. Yeah, Bunny XO is definitely with Jelly Roll for the clout. Although I think she was helping pay the bills when she was doing OnlyFans. they are giving their thoughts on being submissive into relationships, which pretty much means they allow the men to cheat.
During an episode of the Dumb Blonde podcast, Bunny, who is married to Jelly Roll, is joined by Coco, who is married to Ice-T.
Oh, yeah. Coco's so much hotter. She's not as skanky.
To have a candid conversation about their, quote, old school beliefs of being submissive.
Ah, that's good. You're bringing women back 100 years.
Ice has a place. He is a man place. You know, he goes, he does his job.
He cheats.
Works hard.
Bangs side chicks.
Works hard for his money. My place is keep the house right. That is what I manage. I keep everything sane because when he comes out from the streets into the home,
I mean, let's be honest. These women are not with Ice-T or Jelly Roll for the looks. They're for the clout. And these are the type of women you got to watch out for. Because if you run out of money, they're leaving. If all of a sudden you don't have any money, they're out of there. So fast.
He can now relax.
And the 46-year-old, who shares daughter Chanel with Ice, goes on to characterize their relationship as a more traditional one.
Yeah, you know, she's a little less, I mean, I said earlier, she's a little less skanky than Bunny XO. But, you know, I think there's less of a chance that Ice-T cheats rather than Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll is just a slob who doesn't take care of himself and has to literally cheat on his relationship and cheat to lose weight by taking Ozempic. Because he has no work ethic.
You wouldn't see us having an old-fashioned relationship, but we know each other's places. No. Nowadays, I feel like women must be independent.
And Coco.
God. I love when Bunny, not Bunny XO because she's not that hot. I love when Coco like wears these shirts where you're just looking at the boobs. You're like, you're beautiful.
Coco believes their dynamic plays a major factor in the success of their 24-year marriage.
24 years, wow.
Because we know our identities. We know what we should do here. Now,
pretty much you're saying you let the man, bring in the money and you cook the dinner.
That's why
because you really didn't have any talent. So you're like, I'm going to marry someone with money.
Hear so many women ask me. I have so many emails of women.
Oh, they all ask you everything because you're such an influential woman.
Why don't I have this? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I'm like, stop trying to be such a boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let the guy walk all over you because you'll have money.
And gotta feel like they're protectors.
Yes.
And as for Bunny, who wholeheartedly agrees with Coco's stance.
Bunny just looks like a sad person. Just so like, she's like wearing a cross. I'm like, dude. The only religious thing about you is, oh God.
She recalls the moment she and Jelly realigned their romance when he said to her he did not want to have to, quote, slay dragons at home.
What the hell does that mean?
One day he said, Bunny, I am
has it been going down on her?
outside slaying dragons all day long. He said, I don't want to come into my house and have to slay dragons too.
Yeah, pretty much. You're whipped. You know how Hilaria Baldwin has Alec Baldwin whipped? Bunny XO is whipped by Jelly Roll. She's whipped. 856 49 Hoppe. Speaking of this douchebag.
Gary Turner's ex, Leslie Fema, is speaking out.
Okay. Do I like Gary Turner? No. But this is what a lot of women do. Where they got to preach about the man. She sees that all the other exes, I'm forgetting her name, the woman that on The Golden Bachelor got married to Gary Turner, then the current woman he's engaged to. She sees that they're getting, all the attention. So Leslie Fema, who no one's ever heard of, is like, I want to be famous. I have no redeeming talent, so let me use the man.
After the Golden Bachelor alum released his memoir, The Golden Years, earlier this month, his season's runner-up, who Gary broke up with before proposing to Teresa Niss, is weighing in with her thoughts on the controversy.
She had to get her words out there. She couldn't just be irrelevant.
During a November 6th appearance on the Two Black Girls, One Rose podcast,
what a name.
Leslie admits, I have not read it. I've read excerpts from it. I don't know if I want to read it.
But you're talking about it, so you're going to read it. Morbid curiosity.
The Golden Bachelor alum admits that Gary sent her excerpts of the book prior to its release.
Gary is a sociopath.
I have read the chapter about me.
Yeah.
You know, he actually sent me the chapter a long time ago.
Whatever.
He probably added to he just wanted to get my okay on it, and I thought that was very respectful.
Wow, I didn't know he had a respectful bone in his body.
And I read it. I'm like, sure. I mean, like, to be honest, he has nothing bad to say about me.
That's so amazing. Trust me, he's talking crap about you behind closed doors.
Leslie goes on to reveal where she stands with Gary's ex-wife, Teresa, who has been very vocal about the allegations in the book. For Leslie, she feels it's best to take a more neutral stance.
And I told Teresa this. I will support my friend. I adore her. I love her. But it's not...
They're Eskimo sisters.
...my fight, but I will...
It's not your fight, but you're making it about you by talking about the fight, so shut up!
Support her and listen for her, and I will give her advice, but
she doesn't need your advice. I think she's fine. You're just a cloud chaser that wants to be famous.
I kind of want to be a little Switzerland, because it's just not my fight.
All right, whatever. It's not your fight. Yeah, you went on a podcast to talk about the fight, so really, it is your fight because you got nothing else. Rob Dyrdek talks about the cancellation of ridiculousness. It was ridiculousness how much MTV would show that show. It's kind of funny. It's okay. It's not bad. But when you show it over and over again, it's like, how much ridiculousness do we need? It's a lot of ridiculousness. All right. As the clip loads, here is Rob Dyrdek. I was more of a Robin Big guy.
I just want to say thank you to every single person that ever watched any of my shows. 19 years, 4 different shows, 2,034 episodes, man. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to MTV. You know, I'm grateful to Jeff Tremaine and Ruben Fleischer and Shane Nickerson and Lauren Dolgen and all the people that even allowed writing a skateboard video skit to turn into a television show. So grateful for Big Black, my cousins, Stilo, like Chanel, Lolo, everybody that ever played a part in me developing and creating these shows, like, and really truly everybody that ever watched it. So grateful to MTV. But look, this was divine timing. You know, like I had really evolved, you know, over these last few years. And I was growing out of having that ball cap and standing on the ridiculousness stage and dancing and really, you know, shooting the television show. What I was most proud of is how deeply efficient I got. You know, I started shooting the show. I would shoot, you know, one show over like 2 or 3 hours, and I got that all the way down to 25 minutes. I used to shoot 2 episodes a day, and I got to shooting 12 a day. 12 a day. And really...
All right, there you go. It was way too much. It would just piss me off how much there was on MTV. Like, they didn't even try to, like, you know, do anything else. Dave Portnoy's alleged heckler was busted. He looks like such a punk. Let me get the audio of Dave Portnoy going up against the anti-Semitic guy. Remember, I had a dream I wanted to work at Barstool Sports, but, you know, working for Portnoy is a headache. Here's the original clip of the anti-Semitism against, I think I said that right, against Dave Portnoy.
I like it. Hey, the Jews! You Dave Portnoy.
You're a loser!
Not cool. Why you coming in the camera, buddy?
What a coward.
Why you come here?
Oh my gosh.
Shut up. He's walking away like a pussy. I don't even know why you would hate Jews. Yeah, they don't tip, but I mean, it's fine. Anytime I've worked for a Jew, I didn't get paid a lot, but it's fine. It's part of their culture. I worked for that Baby Boomer Bitcoin podcast, and the guy's Jewish, and he one time paid me. I was being so underpaid. He would pay me $50 to produce a stupid Baby Boomer Bitcoin podcast. He was this like professor who lived in Vietnam, who in like 2010 they did a debate about Bitcoin when Bitcoin was worth nothing, and he said it was going to be nothing, and all his students felt bad for him because he's an idiot. So what they did was they gave him a bunch of Bitcoin, and he got rich. So he's literally, it's almost kind of nepotism. Like, he didn't get it because he's smart. And one time he he would always Venmo me the $50. And first of all, getting the money from him, he'd be like, I thought I paid you. I'm like, no, you didn't. But getting the money from him was always a pain in the freaking ass. So what happened was, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, was one time he was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pay you $100 and the next session is free. And then I never had free time. And then he asked for the $50 back. And I was like, it's fine. That's very Jewish. Let me see here. What do we got here? Wendy's is closing hundreds of stores across the country. No way. You're telling me people don't want to pay those insane prices for average food? Wendy's quality went downhill after COVID. It was never like insane quality. But the quality was like passable. But then like I don't think they cook fresh food. So like if you go to Wendy's at like 9 p.m., you're getting chicken nuggets from 6 hours ago. So I don't feel bad for Wendy's. Also, the crispy chicken sandwich used to literally be like, I don't know, 99 cents, and now it's like $2. Like, screw you. I have a saying for you guys. I tell my friends this all the time and they don't listen to me. If you're going to pay $18 to be full by going to fast food, you might as well just go into a grocery store. Here in Florida, we have Publix and Winn-Dixie, and you go in, and if you pay $18, you can get more food. Let me look up grocery stores in Fresno. If you go to Winco Foods or Vons, I'm sure there's a deli, and you save money. There you go. Trying to relate to good old Fresno. Paris Jackson says that she perforated her septum from cocaine. You know, having Michael Jackson as a father brings you raging daddy issues. Why do I say that? Because I have raging daddy issues. All right. Target's news directive mandates employees to smile all the time. All right. Let me do this real quick. Let me refresh the page and click. I'll go. All right. I know.
Want to or not, Target employees will be spreading the holiday cheer this season. According to Bloomberg News, Target is mandating that in-store workers smile, make eye contact.
Yeah, even though the prices went up and they treat their employees like crap.
And either greet or wave to any shopper that comes within 10 feet of.
I don't want you to do that. I'm always creeped out when people say hi to me. I'm like, leave me alone. I'm just going to get my sleeping gummies or to get an iPhone charger, you know. Go away. I don't care.
Of them. And if the customer is within 4 feet, the employee has to ask how they can help or how the customer's day is going.
Please don't do that. Please don't talk to me. I'm not trying to be mean. I know you're working your ass off, working a retail job that's soulless, but I don't need to be talked to.
The major retailers and competitors like Walmart and Disney have similar rules implemented. That's
the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Don't talk to me. I'm a nice guy, but I'm not that nice. 856-49 happy. Jenna Jameson said she found God. She went from saying, oh God, to finding God. I used to spank it to her. But then she reached the point where it got old. Vivica Fox said this about dating 50 Cent. All right, let me do this here. Sorry about that. All right, let me do this right here.
To chase after their dreams. Don't date 50 Cent and don't date no damn rappers.
You're a washed up hag. You peaked with 50. You're like the Melissa Ford. You're just washed up woman. Hang on. Sure, you're never the problem, honey. He's done just fine in life. And what are you doing? You're talking about your ex. If you're talking about your ex, they won. You are definitely lost. Here is Brandy Love, everyone's favorite porn star MILF, saying one time it went a little too deep. Oh, jeez.
And I'm like ringing my bell. I knew something was wrong. And he tried to tell me, I don't know why people don't listen to each other. We know our own bodies. Most of us know our own bodies. I knew it was wrong. And
she's kind of hot.
I pointed, and he says, oh, no. I said, no, take it out or I will. I was like starting to have a panic attack.
You know, they have panic attacks during porn, but they got to keep going.
Hand was continuing to swell and the pain was growing.
All right, there you go. Yeah, porn doesn't seem like a really great job. I remember growing up, I thought porn stars were so cool, but now I'm like, I'm good. Yeah, I used to collaborate with this OnlyFans podcast, and they're just damaged people. I remember one time we were like kind of talking before the podcast began, even though if I have a guest on, I try to save it for the show, but we're at a strip club, Baby Dolls, in Clearwater. But by the way, I was the host of the event, but Baby Dolls was like, do you need to be here? I'm like, yeah, I'm running the freaking show, you moron. It was this guy at the front named Buddha who had this big white shirt and he was fat. He was so gross. And there was this girl, and she got one of the porn stars goes, oh my God, I had to like bleach my butthole earlier and I'm so sore. I got an anal scene tomorrow. I'm like, a little too honest. Here's Plies saying people that voted for Trump in 2024 would do it again despite current state of the nation.
I just seen it on the news, but they was interviewing somebody, and the lady, she was crying and just talking about how she gonna feed her kids.
Whatever.
Took the snap away from her. And I'm a very empathetic person, for sure.
Got it.
But I've been telling myself this the last couple of days. I said, man, the only people that I'm really sympathizing with right now, who's experiencing
whatever,
high grocery prices and SNAP being taken away. And
all right, let's not act like the prices weren't high with Biden now.
Trying to figure out how they're going to feed their kids and, waiting in the long lines in the airport, 3-4 hours.
Hours.
The only people that I'm really sympathizing and empathizing with is the motherfuckers who didn't vote for this. Who didn't vote for him. I ain't no motherfucker for this.
Whatever, dude. I heard a story. I knew somebody who used to be, what do you call it? They used to be, there's a place called Ruth Chris. I mean, obviously it's a chain. Everybody knows that. But in Tampa, people go to Ruth Chris for steak. And supposedly you're not allowed to look Plies in the eye. You can only talk to Plies through his manager or his brother. Like, dude, you made some bangers. Shoddy back in the day is one of the greatest songs ever. Don't get me wrong. That is just douchebag behavior. You're not that interesting, Plies. You're a rapper. It's fine. Let me see here. I am. Before we get into talking about Wendy Williams, we got to play the Wendy Williams intro, which, by the way, if you're in the club, ask the DJ to play it because it's so good. She said her doctor said she doesn't have dementia. I wonder how much she paid that doctor to say that. Mm-hmm. She's the prototypical case of having dementia. Look at her. Whatever. We're going to believe Wendy Williams, the sociopath. But isn't this song a banger? Say it like you mean it. Whatever. There you go. Oh, yeah, last night. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was one of the worst Monday Night Football games ever. It's the Philadelphia Eagles beating the frickin' Green Bay Packers 10-7. Now, I don't like the Packers, so that's fine. But, oh, my God. Frickin', I was watching the Manning cast. And I don't know what it is about Shane Gillis. Maybe it's just because I've hung around a lot of comedians, so usually they're ass wipes like that douchebag Bert Kreischer. But he's just so wishy-washy. What I hate about comedians is they always have to be funny. A comedian can never just go 2 minutes without being funny. They always have to be on. Whatever. So Tony Romo said the term DTF, down to F, on TV. And we'll play this clip in a second. But first, Let's let this music play out. And yes, I'm a Manning cast guy because the Manning brothers were my heroes. Oh, sure. I got it. All right, here's Tony Romo saying DTF.
Tony Romo just dropped a line that lit up the internet. During Patriots versus Buccaneers, he said, "This team is DTF. Jim," then he spelled it out. Details, toughness, and they finish. Jim Nantz added,
"What a dumb broad. We don't want to hear from you."
Just fundamentally sound. This team is DTF, Jim. Patriots, details, toughness, and they finish.
Oh, yeah! I don't know why that woman thought we wanted to hear from her. Play the audio. Nothing interesting. I'm seeing here. Here's Cardi B freaking out about Stephon Diggs scoring a touchdown. Here we go, right here. Why isn't it up? Oh, yeah, I muted Instagram. I'm a freaking hot mess today. We did this right here. Sorry, I don't feel well. You should be happy I'm even here.
Oh my God, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga.
If you were to look up what an annoying woman sounds like, it'd be this.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
He literally has had 2 kids while you're pregnant. You make women look bad.
Oh, the fuck I'm talking about.
What is?
Bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home.
What an annoying broad. I mean, sorry. She's annoying. And honestly, every time I talk about Tony Romo, I have to play this.
What's going on, Ryan Hoppe? This is Tony Romo.
I'm
just getting filled in by Justin Penny about all your hard work this year. I just want to say congratulations. We're proud of you. Justin speaks very highly of you.
Whatever.
And good luck the rest of your senior year.
Got it.
Beyond. Go get him. Justin also wanted me to tell you that you're lame.
Yeah, Justin Penio.
All right. Have a good one.
So Justin Penio was my science teacher, and he was one of the football coaches at Hersey. He should have been the head coach because the coach they had was no good. Hersey High School does not like me, and that's fine. I didn't like you. But on the morning announcements, they aired that because me and Penio had this joke where we would call each other lame. So that's what that was. Love playing that all the time. Remember the Island Boys? Those annoying mutants. Here they are. They're having a mental health crisis.
I'm doing a skit. Hey, come outside, bro. What are you doing, bro? I'm doing a skit. Come outside. Are you alone in the house? Huh? Are you alone in the house? Any firearms on you or anything? Turn around. Are you arresting me? No.
People are visiting our house. I guess it's a wellness check.
Are you making sure that you ain't got nothing on you? Okay, am I the same? Right. Are you listening to me? Are you alone in the house? We have a call. Yeah? Listen, do me a favor. Open the gate for me, please.
Only Gen Z would go live when they're doing a mental health evaluation. Take Clonopin and shut up.
How we open the gate? Who else is in the house? Hey, how we open the gate? I'll open the gate for you, Colonel. No one else. I'm doing a skit. So why you walking? Listen. I need to open the gate. So why you walking my house? Listen, I'll give you instructions. Sir. Open the gate for me. Listen, I'll give you instructions.
The Island Boy is not listening to cops? No way! I thought they're such thoughtful citizens.
Open the gate. Sir? Sir, you don't have a warrant. I don't need a warrant. Sir, you don't need a warrant. Open the gate. Okay, I'll open the gate, but sir, you don't have a warrant. You don't have a warrant for the house. It's okay, man. It's okay. Open the gate. Okay.
There you go. Remember that scene in, I think it was Billy Madison, where they said that Adam Sandler, this scene. Where is that? This is this scene. This is how I feel. God, I don't feel good today. Billy Madison, no point. This clip is how I feel after watching that.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Yeah.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
That's how I feel listening to the Island Boys. All right. Tekashi69 says that Demi Lovato is going to have a relapse and that they need to send her drugs. Tekashi 6ix9ine, you banged an underage girl, you scumbag. You're a loser, pedophile. And you overcompensate by trying to talk about other people because you're a failed rapper with horrendous music. And no, that's not old man on the front lawn, the 32-year-old millennial getting older, not liking music. Because I like a lot of the music you hear on Wild 94.1 in Tampa. But I'm telling you, Tekashi, you were born a loser and you will always be a loser.
Nickelodeon.
Nobody watches that.
What?
Nobody listens to your music. It's horrible. No one's ever gone to the club and been like, oh, turn on Tekashi. And if Tekashi was put on, all the girls leave because you're a loser.
What do you mean no one watches
Remember
Nickelodeon?
iCarly?
Yes.
She does now. Like, this is...
This dumb broad laying next to him, and they're doing a podcast where they're laying in bed. They're obviously copying Bobby Althoff. What podcast is this? She was on Andy Ellie's podcast. Oh, yeah. Such a fan of Andy Ellie's body of work. Shut up.
Real. Oh, yeah, my bad. It was Demi Lovato.
Well, I think she's clean now.
Huh?
I think she's clean now.
She's clean?
Clean.
He really is stupid. Like, if you were to look up the movie Idiocracy, it'd be this mutant.
Like, she's sober.
No. She's gonna what is it called when you...
Relapse?
You don't know anything. I'm going to look up if you graduated high school.
Yeah, she's gonna relapse. Let's send her a gift.
You want to send Demi?
Let's send her some... Make her relapse.
What a douchebag. Let me look this up. Tekashi 6ix9ine sexual allegations. He was sentenced to 2 years in prison in 2019 to racketeering and other offenses. What a scumbag. I try not to judge people with face tattoos, but it's so hard not to. This is from 2018. Tekashi 6ix9ine is ready to face the music. The Brooklyn rapper born Danielle Hernandez headed to the New York City courthouse to receive the sentence in a child sex case. He got 4 years probation and 1,000 hours of community service for violating the terms of a plea agreement stemming from a 2015 arrest for the use of a child in a sexual performance. He is not required to register as a sex offender. Oh, that's good. Screw you, Tekashi. You loser! Bill Maher said that before Politically Incorrect back in the 90s, he used to... Which, the thought of Bill Maher doing that act of self-pleasure is really freaking gross. I know Bill Maher probably has a lot of sex with like sugar babies that have raging daddy issues and no personalities. Mm-hmm. And the thought of Bill Maher getting his rocks off is absolutely repulsive to me. It's one of the grossest things you can think about, Bill Maher getting laid. Think about that. It's disgusting.
They did print an article in, do you remember? There was a magazine called Entertainment Weekly. They
do you remember? It still exists. Remember a show called Real Time with Bill Maher when it was actually funny? No, it never was.
Said that I masturbated before the show in the dressing room.
Why did they say that?
Because I did.
There's Cheryl Hines, who gets cheated on with RFK. You have no credibility, honey.
How would they know this?
Not often, but...
Not often, but you had...
You know what?
Yeah. I don't respect Cheryl Hines. She stayed with RFK while he cheated on her with Olivia Nuzzi. You have no credibility. Shut up.
Tell me.
This is the 90s.
Okay.
I mean, we taped every day. I'd come in and hungover. Not hungover. But just...
No, hungover. Just admit it. Be genuine for once.
Like, did I get enough sleep? No,
Not
because
really.
I was out late.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were hungover. Just admit to it, you loser.
Drinking and clubbing and whatever.
Yeah.
And then, this wasn't a lot, but yeah, sometimes I was. And so, like...
Whatever. Who cares? And then, I think it's time we do this segment called Radio News, where you get unfiltered opinions on the business that everyone is afraid to be honest about.
Hey, yo. Motherfuckers. I'm with killers. Motherfuckers. I hate. Hey, yo.
static crackles. Hoppy on the air, spilling radio secrets, man, he don't care. Airing out the closet, skeletons in pairs. DJ drama, he's the one who dares. Program director, scheming in the back rooms. Payola playlist, rigged like monsoons. Fake callers on the line, they rehearse too soon. Truth hits harder than a baseline boom. Radio snitching, Hoppy spitting the truth. Pulling back the curtain, exposing the booth. No more lies, no more disguise. He got the receipts, calling out the spies. Morning shows faker than they laughs at 6. Producers ghostwrite, hosts rate the scripts. Interns running miles, unpaid trips. While the suits sip coffee, counting clicks. He's the voice that the FM fears. Mic in hand, cutting through veneers. Pulling cards, no regard for careers. Broadcast assassin, they all in tears. Jingle, jingling, fake contest ringing. Same top 40, same song singing. Corporate puppets, strings all clinging. Hoppy's here and the tea still stinging.
Craig Carden says that Disney's dispute with YouTube TV is a ploy to ramp up subscribers for ESPN direct-to-consumer app, which is exactly what I signed up for, because YouTube TV is pointless. $95 to watch TV shows that I don't care about, when I can watch any episode I want on demand without 5-minute commercial breaks. This is sad news. Down in let me see if I can get through my stutter. Stutter. Down in man, I've regressed. I used to be able to fight through my stutter. Down in Australia. There we go. Australia. There, I did it. There is a talk show host named John Laws, who is nicknamed the Golden Tonsils. He's like kind of the Howard Stern of Australia. There you go. I have the most unconventional show ever. He died at the age of 90. And Maria Taylor, when she got let go from ESPN, they told her she would never be on TV again. It's kind of similar to when John Brennan, the douchebag program director of 102.5 The Bone in Tampa, told me I would never make it in radio. And now I'm syndicated in 12 cities. Shut your ass! You, Just for Men using Pretty Boy. Let's see here. A Portland woman chased ICE because she didn't like them. That's the most Portland thing ever. You probably shouldn't give ICE attention. Mm-hmm. That's what they want. All right. It's time for Hoppy's Hoops. Are you guys all ready? All right. I know.
Go. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
All right, let's see what we can start with here on Hoppe's Hoops. I do. All right, here.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
All righty. What do we have right here?
Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler just released an ad with Google Pixel where Jimmy Butler got some new hairdos and Steph Curry had a priceless reaction.
I almost said Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Butler lives life to the fullest, man. He does some wacky things. Mm-hmm.
Action to seeing Jimmy with his new hair for the first time.
Too light skinned. Look at the hair.
Be ready, man. September 29th.
There you go. I love Stephen Curry. He's my hero because everybody told him he would never make him. And I live by that. So they began chanting "Fire Nico Harrison," and Nico Harrison, the GM of the Mavericks who traded Luka Doncic, got fired today. Here's the last game he ever had with his chance. It's gotta feel weird. I bet it's weird, like going like for Nico Harrison, trades one of the best players ever. I bet it's got to be weird for him, like going out to like a steakhouse in Dallas or whatever, and you just get looks, man. People might spit in your food. They're crazy, dude. Now, the Orlando Magic are a little bit under 500. They're in like 10th or 11th place in the East, but they still got a chance with the season because there's 82 games played in the NBA. And Desmond Bane, who played over in Memphis, has been struggling this season. But I think his confidence will be up after the Magic were tied 112-112 against the Portland Trailblazers with 1.9 seconds left, and Desmond Bane hit this three-pointer.
Looking, no timeouts left. The pass comes to Bane. Bane hoisting at the buzzer. He drills it!
Hell yeah! He had all these players around him.
Bane hoisting at the buzzer. He drills it! It's magic on a Monday night.
Get it? It's the Orlando Magic. It's magic.
115, 112, the final.
There you go. This is interesting. Before Kobe's last game in Charlotte, when it was, it's still the Charlotte Hornets, but Michael Jordan was also the owner of the Bobcats. This was a video Michael Jordan made for Kobe, and it's resurfacing on Twitter.
I just want to congratulate you on an unbelievable career. I think when I look back, and the first time we actually played against each other, in the competitive drive that I saw within your eyes, even though the knowledge wasn't quite there yet, it was very invigorating.
That's very honest.
And I'm very happy to leave you this message to say how much, we are very proud of what you've accomplished over the years. I think most people don't realize you were drafted by Charlotte Hornets, so that, connects us with you. I've always been, like a big brother, and you like a little brother. We communicate all the time. I just want to say congratulations.
Everybody tries to compare LeBron to Jordan. Kobe was more similar to Jordan than LeBron is. LeBron's his own thing.
Your next step in your next career is going to be something that I'm pretty sure you're going to have to figure out, from the competitive standpoint. I'm pretty sure you're just like me. You're going to have to find other ways to utilize that competitive drive. But I want to congratulate you and Vanessa and the girls. You've been a big help to the game of basketball. You helped the NBA. You helped promote it. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of fans all over the world. I am a big fan. I still love watching you play. I'm very, very happy for you and what you have accomplished within the game. And I look forward to seeing what you do next. If you ever need me, you know my number. Let's stay in touch. I wish you the best and have a great game tonight. Not too good of a game, but I want you to stay healthy. And as I said a couple weeks ago, it's your last year. Just have fun. Take it a day at a time. Enjoy it. And look forward to seeing what you do after this. Take care. Good luck.
That's awesome. Here is Charles Oakley, who was a badass in the 90s. Here he is saying Draymond would get hit in the mouth from not the Orlando Magic, from the Warriors if he played the way he did back in the 90s. Draymond's a douchebag.
Draymond Green, you a fan of his?
Draymond. Draymond run the NBA. You ask me. I know what the stuff he get away with.
Yeah.
I know I couldn't have got away with it in my era. Fine, suspension, this and that. But like I say, when you're winning and you're on a good culture, and Golden State got out there, get away with it. They're like Robin got away with it in Chicago. I'm glad Draymond ain't wearing no dresses and all that now. I have a different story for him. He took
nothing like homophobia.
Stuff, and I watched them in college when they played North Carolina. I think that they lost to North Carolina in the NCAA his senior year or something. I knew that.
All right, he's boring. No wonder you didn't make the Hall of Fame. You're boring. I'm kidding. That's kind of rude. Me being rude? No way. It's time for Kardashian news.
Turn it up, it's happy hour time. Kardashian news, we dissect the climb. No filters, no fluff, raw truth and wine. Mike's hot, Hoppe speaks what's on his mind. Nepotism's throne, they sitting in the plush. Built an empire off nothing but the hush. Reality's a script, ain't no realness in the cut. Talents on vacation, they just staking what's corrupt. Hoppe's on the mic, call it verbal demolition. Exposing fake lives, media's worst addiction. Idiocracy crown, it's the brain on snooze. Clickbait queens, welcome to Kardashian news. Kardashian news, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smells, fake lives. Fake lives, fake drama they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news. Kardashian news, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smells, fake lives. Fake lives, fake drama they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news.
Oh yeah, I call it like I see that. I call it like I see it, rather. You know that. All right, what's going on here?
Happy Hot Topic! It's called The Worst Show in History, the new Hulu series about an all-female law office starring Kim Kardashian, and no one's more aware.
I mean, I think it was supposed to be bad. If you're mad about a Kim Kardashian show, you're a loser! And you don't have your priorities together.
Of how bad the reviews are than the star herself.
Take that, trolls. Kim Kardashian is having fun with the scathing reaction to her new TV show, All's Fair.
Love and war. You chose war, and we won it.
The worst
God, I want to bang Kim Kardashian.
TV show of the year. Tacky.
I feel like if it was anybody else, you wouldn't hate.
Tasteless television. Fascinatingly terrible.
All right, there you go. Here is Kim Kardashian. Well, first of all, here we go. This is her talking about not passing the bar, which I'm still giving it up to her for trying to pass the bar, you know.
I'm just letting you guys know that all of the psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with are all full of shit. They
you think psychics are real?
All collectively, maybe 4 of them have told me I was going to pass the bar.
Yeah. I mean, even I'm no psychic. And I knew you weren't going to pass that. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. I can't stand billionaires. They think they're so freaking important. And I know you kind of need them because they run the world. But my God, with all the poverty going on in the world, Damon John, that douchebag from Shark Tank, he said this.
First of all, billionaires give away a lot, but, I got to think anybody here, if you were making money and you became, you made 100,000, do you start, when somebody offered you $1 million, do you go, too much money for me and my business? When you get to $1 billion, do you say, no, why don't we stop here? This is the silliest thing I've ever heard. So,
man, read the room. People are broke right now.
For all those that give, and billionaires give a lot, many people give $20 or $100 when they can. Would the people that unfortunately do not have a home, do you feel bad? Do they go, how dare you have a home and you give money? This is the silliest thing I've ever heard.
I don't even want to hear this. Shut your ass. You're a douche. And you'll always be a douche. Douchey, douche. Also, I can't stand people who they do this thing. People do this thing where they will lie about having cancer. There was this dumb broad who worked in Cleveland and WMMS, Erica, and she was on, I think, The Real World, and she made up that she had cancer and then went to work on with that talentless fool known as Alan Cox. That loser! And she made up that she had cancer. I lost my dad to cancer. I lost my 2 uncles to cancer. And cancer is a really bad thing. And when you make it up, you're a loser. This TikTok star lied about having cancer. I can't even fathom thinking that's a good idea. Brittany Miller. I'm not saying that people can't forgive you. But if the rest of your life, people don't give you as many opportunities because of this, I don't feel bad. You're a mutant. You're a loser. You'll always be a loser. I don't care how pretty you are. Pretty privilege is out of control. People think, oh, the girl's pretty. We can't be mad at her. No, you're a loser. You'll always be a loser. Making up that you have cancer means that you have no personality and no credibility.
So I never wanted to talk about this time in my life because it was a very difficult time for me.
Yeah, it's time when I made up a bunch of stuff because I had no personality, so I didn't know what to do.
But I owe it to my followers and people that support me to tell you my truth. I also want to put a stop to the people that
God, stop with the fake tears. You come off like a moron. We're not believing you.
are twisting and exaggerating what actually happened.
No, it's not exaggerated. You made up that you had cancer back in the day. Because you're a loser!
So I'm just going to go from the beginning. So back in 2017, I had extremely bad mental health.
Yeah, me too. I don't make up that I have cancer, you dumb broad.
And at the time, I didn't realise how bad.
I hate when people use mental health as a crutch. I'm insanely mentally ill, and I don't do things like this. You make actually mentally ill people look bad. You're just a brat.
Bad. I was depressed, I was suicidal, I was lost, I was confused. I lost my partner, I lost my job.
Well, it sounds like a you problem.
And there was lots of things in that year that led me to be mentally ill.
Yeah, making up that you have cancer is pretty mentally ill.
I said something to someone within my immediate circle.
What an annoying accent.
Confidence. One stupid sentence that I deeply regret. I said I had an illness,
Yeah, you have a mental illness, not actual cancer, dumb broad.
which was cancer.
I can't stand people, which is why I never liked Erica and WMMS in Cleveland when I worked there. If you make up that you have cancer, you are the lowest of low.
I didn't do this for malicious intent or to scam people.
No, you were scamming people. Maybe the malicious intent thing can be looked over, but you were scamming people, you dummy. Shut up!
I did
And your fake tears. I'd cry too if I was you.
this out of desperation.
Whatever.
I did it to keep the people close to me, to keep the people in my life close to me.
What are you even saying? That means you have no talent. That means you have no originality. That means you have nothing interesting. If you have to make up that you have cancer, you are the lowest of low.
I don't condone it.
Shut up.
I understand why I did it. And I've learned from my mistakes.
Yeah. If you don't get job opportunities because of this, I don't even feel bad. You know how low that is? Like, do you really know how low that is? That's low of low. I mean, I feel like because she's a pretty girl, she's getting defended. It sucks.
This was not a long-running scam or a...
No, it wasn't a scam. Shut up. Dummy. Listen to me. Just say it's a scam. If you're going to do a 5-minute and 51-second video about it, just admit that it's a scam. Shut up.
...manipulative story like it's been made out to be.
Dummy.
The people that I told then told a couple of others.
Yeah, you know, when people get cancer, people talk. Mm-hmm.
And there was a fundraising page made on behalf of me.
Oh, that's got to be the moment where she's like, spaghetti.
Which I knew about.
Shut up.
And as soon as I saw there was donations, there was 2 donations, I had the page immediately shut down and I didn't take a penny from it.
You're the worst. God, you know, argument with her, she's never at fault. Narcissistic personality disorder. You're a brat. And I'm sure you're single. No guy wants to deal with you. We're in an era. In the 2010s, we used to overlook hot girls' problems. But guys now, we don't care that you're hot. You're not that interesting.
I've grown from this.
Okay. I hope you grow from it. Doesn't mean we have to forgive you.
I am
Yeah.
working on being the best version of myself.
I think the way to be the best version of yourself is to keep your mouth shut and don't talk. No one needs to hear from you. Dummy. I can't play any more of him. I'm getting mad. Just like the Erica girl at WMMS. Lying about cancer. I love when people lie about cancer. Like, that's not going to come back to bite them in the ass. Like, you're going to want to see some paperwork. Mm-hmm. She should have been charged somehow criminally. But no, she's a pretty girl. All right. If you're listening in Fresno, I love you. We're going to go and do what is called garbage time, where I do local news for Tampa Bay and Cleveland. I don't think Fresno wants to hear about stuff going on in Tampa Bay. So if you're listening on Hot 97.7, I appreciate it. If you want to hear more of my show, search HOPPE Radio. Fresno, this is Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
Don't worry, Fresno. Hoppy Hour will be right back.
Okay, guys. Now we're back to business. Man, that dumb broad really pisses me off. All right, let's do Tampa Bay news right now.
Yeah. Yo, it's Hoppy Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Hoppy Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix.
Oh yeah, I see this headline here. So in Florida, if you go 100 miles per hour, you immediately get arrested. And a woman went 100 miles per hour because Little Caesars in Largo was going to close. Not even something that's worth getting. You're literally rushing just to get diarrhea. That is a no. A gun. Mm-hmm. Let's go back to the music.
On Hoppy Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From State Beat to the world, we bringing the fix.
Whatever.
Bringing the bringing the fix.
Happy Hot Topic.
Within the last hour, Bradley's on 7th reopened for the first time since that deadly crash.
Yeah, you know, where the FHP messed up. But because this area is very mega, they protect their own. Mm-hmm. God, the cops really messed up. But you know what? They'll get protected. They always do. Mm-hmm.
And while folks are out there tonight, it's an uneasy feeling, as you can imagine. Many want stronger pedestrian safety in Ybor City.
Whatever.
And tonight, 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Andy Kroll joining us live outside Bradley.
And Andy, you spoke with the mayor about residents' concerns.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. The news needs to work on this 5-second delay. I love how we have AI that can make songs, but the local news can't fix this delay.
That's correct. We learned from city leaders today that reckless driver was going an estimated 90 miles per hour down these Ybor streets.
What a loser! I hope his parents know that they gave birth to a loser. I have no sympathy. He just looked like a terrible person. You just look at him like, get away from me.
Horrifyingly, they were going 60 miles per hour when they made point of contact right here at Bradley's. Many people were sitting outside on the patio, and they've reopened it tonight, but it's Mayor Jane Castor who says that death toll could have been much higher.
Oh, that's the positive in the situation. Sweeping it under the rug and protecting the cops. You know why they're protecting the cops? Because Mayor Jane is a cop.
Had that car not made a left, who knows what damage he could have done down.
I hate when politicians do this. Something horrible happens and they go, hey, at least this happened. You guys still messed up. There should be an internal investigation on your police department, but there won't be because the pigs get protected.
7th Avenue.
This is mere moments before a 2019 Toyota Camry came crashing onto 7th Avenue.
One bad actor. One bad decision, and people lost their lives and people were injured.
All right, there you go. And then there's this
evening about the Highway Patrol's pursuit policy after a car fleeing from state troopers killed 4 people.
Yeah, I hope those troopers are able to live with themselves, to know that they failed. I don't think they care, though. I really don't think they care. Cops have to be so dejected from life because they see so much awful stuff. I don't think they care. Like, if I was that cop, God, I would feel horrible. Mm-hmm. But hey, At least the cops protect their own. Jesus Christ. Especially when you got a mayor that is a cop. Mm-hmm.
In Ybor City on 7th Avenue Saturday night. Now, police say that the driver, Silas Sampson, was driving recklessly on I-275, speeding, racing, and then fled a trooper who tried to stop him.
But that led to a high-speed chase into a residential neighborhood before the driver turned onto Ybor's 7th Avenue. Fox 13's Genevieve Curtis joins us live tonight. Genevieve, you're looking into the circumstance of that chase and also FHP's policies surrounding chases, correct?
Yeah, absolutely, Allie. And police.
What FHP will do is they'll go, okay, guys, let's just not talk to the media. Let's sweep it under the rug and we'll protect our own.
Tell us that FHP did disengage moments before that crash in Ybor. But
the thing was, it got okay. This is where they're protecting the cops. Is they're saying because, God, it gets me so freaking mad. They're saying because they stopped before it got onto the road. So the pursuit was only on the highway. They're saying, see, we stopped once it got to the road, but it never should have been that crazy. Why? Because you had helicopters. And if you guys were such good cops, then you wouldn't have had to worry. You would have found them.
But
you wanted to be big bad boy.
Still a lot of questions around the pursuit. Now, this is the policy of HP and their pursuit policy that was just relaxed last year, and it gives troopers a lot more leeway to chase.
That's the problem. But this is going to get swept under the rug. A lot of local celebrities, a lot of local radio shows like Mike Calta won't say this because they're friends with Sheriff Chad, and people don't want to piss off famous people, but I'll say it. You guys messed up!
At the time, last year, law enforcement experts questioned the safety of that policy. And
yeah, it's them trying to flex their, look at us! We're so tough!
Today, we spoke with some who say it is leading to dangerous outcomes.
That is.
This is a much looser policy than most other organizations have in our state and throughout the country.
It's a problem!
Florida Highway Patrol relaxed its policies on pursuits just last year.
Oh, my God. And the FHP wonders, because I know somebody that used to date an FHP, and he always wondered why people don't respect the FHP. Because you're just a speed trap, and you're mutants.
Attorney Anthony Rickman says it has been problematic since
they've laxed those policies. There have been more deaths on the roadway related to FHP pursuits than any other organization, All
right, and we'll end with that. FHP, I hope you're happy with yourself. And unfortunately, I think you are. You guys were like, yeah, we did real life GTA. Shut up. Freaking idiots. And I try not to hate on cops, but sometimes, man, they make it so hard.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
A Pinellas County man has hit roadblocks trying to renew his registration for
jizz. Pinellas County having problems. No way!
3 of his vehicles.
The confusion centers around one red light ticket, but he ended up with 3 holds on his registration and no answers about how to fix it. That's when he knew he'd better call Bankin. And 8 on Your Side consumer investigator Shannon Bankin joins us right now.
She's so freaking cute.
Jen, Josh, this man has been unable to renew his tag since August, and that leaves him unable to legally drive his vehicles, including his work.
The DMVs in Pinellas County, God bless their soul, but as they say in the South, bless their soul or whatever, bless their heart, but there is a disconnect with the insurance companies. And the DMV just goes, sorry, we're making an okay wage and we can only do so much. Sorry.
Work truck that he needs for his landscaping job. Ryson McClough says he...
Oh, yeah, the hardworking average Joe getting screwed because of Pinellas County. Good job, boys!
Was stunned when he went to his local DMV office to renew registration for his 3 vehicles and discovered a red light ticket that a family member got while driving his car in...
You know, he's really mad at that family member.
Tampa was left unpaid, and there was a hold on his registration. He paid the $214 ticket.
Nothing's worse than when you go to, like, I don't know, frickin' the DMV and you find out, like, oh, my license is suspended for something stupid. Because they don't tell you ahead of time. The state wants your money to reinstate the license. It's a scam.
and thought he was good.
They said in 24 hours that the stop would come off. I could be able to go and register the vehicle. I went to the tax collector's office the next morning to try to register.
If you're listening in Tampa Bay, go to the tax collectors in Pasco County. Those are the real good DMV. The other ones suck.
They say there's still 2 holes on there and they can't do anything about it.
And they just kind of give you this look like, sorry, I know your livelihood's in trouble.
My guess is as good as yours. I've been everywhere trying to figure this out.
And you just feel hopeless because I've been through things similar to this. Where like, I got into a bad car crash where I'll admit I was texting while driving and I hit 2 cars. It's the lowest point of my life. I was unemployed 2 years ago and I did it. I don't like talking about it. And I actually tried to kill myself and drown myself over it about 2 years ago around this time before I joined a religious radio company and then went back to Beasley. I'm so glad I didn't kill myself. Just being honest. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there's that feeling where you're just like, you feel hopeless. Like you're just getting screwed by the big boys.
The Hillsborough Clerk of Court, the tax collector's office. I have called the red light camera people.
And they don't help you. They make it so that it's impossible. And people wonder why Florida is the laughing stock of America.
I've called everybody every day.
And they don't help, man. They're the worst.
Every other day for the past 6-7 weeks now.
All right, there you go. I'm going to start a new segment. People in Cleveland might not like it. I don't think they care anymore. I just like my battle with Cleveland. It's called Cleveland News. Oh, yeah.
Static crackle, mic pops, the hour is hoppy. Cleveland skyline foggy, steel mills choppy. City on the Cuyahoga, hearts heavy, never sloppy. Radio waves carry tales, but they ain't glossy. Concrete jungle, potholes where dreams collapse. Downtown echoes the cabs and faded cabs past the preaching hustle. Corner kids trading maps where the vibes Midwest, but the struggle overlaps. Cleveland news, where the truth gets raw. Rust Belt blues, every crack, every flaw. Until it takes no sugar, no draw. Hoppy on the mic, spitting facts, no law. Back alleys whisper, still grit in the air. Hoppy pulling cars, city truths laid bare. Bars sharper than the skyline, no time to spare. Opinions heavy as the lake, but he don't care. Radio days, static hum in the booth. Voice booming through the speakers, hitting with the truth. Tower City shadows, echoing the youth. Uncut, unpolished, Cleveland's the proof. Hoppy's lens, no rose tint. Just grind every segment, a slice of Cleveland's mind. From the flats to the heights, stories combined. Unfiltered, unbothered, unrefined.
All right, there you go.
And we have team coverage of this winter storm. Driving could get dangerous out there. Michelle Nix joins us live.
Gotta look at this, and I do not miss driving in snow.
In the 19 storm tracker. Michelle, how's it looking out there?
If you're listening in Florida, this is what last night, even though it was absolutely awful, the way the temperature just went from 100 to 45 for no reason because of global warming, you could deal with this. So really, it's not that bad.
Good evening, Caitlin. It's looking okay right now. I mean, as you can see, coming right towards our headlights, very, very fine snow. The road is wet. We are on 71 north of Medina, south of Brunswick.
And the driving, you spin out, man.
There's not a lot of traffic out or anything. You can really drive the speed limit if you want to, or just a little bit under. No real problems.
All right, there you go. And then there's this headline.
Newsroom this afternoon, Major League Baseball says the commissioner's office will work with sportsbook partners to cap wagers on pitch-level markets at just $200.
This all comes as 2 Guardians players have been indicted in a...
It's still weird hearing the word Guardians. Man, the government's really cracking down on these dumb athletes that cheat. You literally are living the life that most kids growing up wanted to do, which is play professional sports. And then you cheat? You're a moron!
A gambling scheme, and one of them appeared in federal court today.
That's no good.
Let's get right over to sports anchor Mason Horodisky, who joins us now with the latest on this story.
Yeah, guys, MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred says that since the SCOTUS decision legalizing sports betting, Major League Baseball has worked to protect the integrity of the game.
Yeah. Whenever they say they're protecting the integrity, that's because there is no integrity.
Manfred also referenced Governor Mike DeWine's effort to ban certain types of bets in the state. We talked to the governor about betting concerns earlier this year,
Yeah, I've heard bad things about this mutant governor.
Specifically prop bets.
These are the type of bets that I think can bring about a problem.
That's one way to say it.
Now to the two Guardian pitchers charged. Starting pitcher Luis Ortiz appeared in Boston federal court Monday. There he is.
Loser!
Where a judge set his bond at $500,000, ordered him to surrender his passport and maintain residence in Boston.
Okay, there you go. Cleveland, you're actually getting Cleveland news. Because Cleveland radio, like Rover, pretends they're not in your city.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah! Since we did do the premiere of Pharaoh Cali, which was an hour and 45 minutes ago. Man, that was a long time ago. Time flies when you're yelling into a microphone in a room by yourself. We're going to play two of the songs we produced in 2013. The first one is Man Down with Pharaoh Cali and Chad the Poet, and then The Welcoming featuring Pharaoh Cali, Chad the Poet, and Drew the Artist.
Yeah. Niggas don't know how hard it fucking took. How hard it fucking took me to get here. Even to fucking record this song. It's like shit was going against me. You think I give a fuck about none of that shit? Hell no, man. I'm a G. Zero. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. Man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga, then he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. They call me Swizzy, nigga, cause that's my nickname. I mark this rap game and call that shit stain. These lames ain't shit, nigga, although they shit lame. I'm saying fuck these hoes, and then your bitch came. But I might get her name. I know she'll let me. And we can kick it, girl. And call that Jet Li. I'll beat that pussy up. That's what's my bet, G. And now I gave her another reason to say nobody hit it like this. Ill type of shows, ill type of clothes, ill type of ass, bring ill type of hoes. Tell all my haters go on, maybe it's weekend. If they ain't learned my ill type of flows, ill type of grind, money on my mind. You can find me in the lab working like overtime. Nobody ever hit the track like me. Shed on the beat and you know that's heat, nigga. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. Yeah. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Funny how friendship often turn to hatred. When they see you doing bad, they won't help you make it. I don't leave my life to chance, I go out and take it. That's why I gotta make it. That's why I gotta make it. All my haters get no recognition. I remember when niggas ain't had no pot to piss in. My opposition is usually fucking optimistic, but that can't help them when hollow tips leaving bodies missing. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired, yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Live life good, baby. Fuck all your haters, eh?
Fuck all my haters.
I'm screaming, fuck all mine.
Real nigga shit.
Shad, we gotta shine, you feel me? Hey.
That's real, nigga.
And that's how you kill it.
That's how you do it.
If you didn't know. Bitch!
STP, nigga. Remember that fucking
It's
name.
like a dick.
Bitch.
Yeah. Rock with me. I'm feeling like Pac with me. So rock with me. So rock with me. Every day I gotta get it, these niggas ain't with it. They gon' keep it 100, so I keep it 150. Tell them niggas that's looking, they better come and get me. And I be blowing that loud, so I know you can hear it. Cold lyrics, all of my niggas coherent. I coexist with some bitches that's always on my dick. I'm cold as blizzards, Desert Eagle to paint my pictures. I'm blowing swishers, plus I'm sipping lean by the picture. Paid nigga with a bad head. I can hit your bitch from the back end. She say that you lame, you be lacking. I beat it out the frame while you back bend. Cold niggas, fuck around and we fold niggas. Broke niggas, act like we don't know those niggas. Shorty started acting stupid, so we stole the nigga. Shorty started acting stupid, so we stole the nigga. I'm Cali, bitch, you could suck it or die. If you looking for a nigga, catch me up in the sky. Plus my girl's fucking functioning, I don't give a fuck though. Cali be my name and you know that this life is cutthroat. Yeah, fucking sip it slow, blow all and inhale. I don't give a fuck, boy, I love all the kush smell. Never find a real nigga, never find a real nigga in jail. Cause I fucking probably be in hell. Word up.
Cali, I see you. Yeah. Alright, look. Check my lines, yeah. I'm a pop and use the scallywag. Talking about comparisons, embarrassing my Cali swag. I told this bitch we can kick it like a tacky sack. All about the pussy like a motherfucking maxi fat. Taxi cabs can't relate to a nigga's drive. Trying to get my time buzzing by me like a beehive. I rep Chirac and my name Shadrack. Carrying my city while your nigga has a bad back. In my past life I could've been a lab rat. Gifted with the vision that'll show me where the cash at. Just like a flashback, instead bring that ass back. And tell me where your man so I can duck like ass flat. Rhythm had my soul awakened within him. Who's the fresh nigga that your girl be caking up with him? Better grab her quick for your bitch gets taken up with them. And take it to the bed where her ass gets shaken up with them. Damn, that's what my haters tend to fuss about. Only dudes with cash can be the reason what you fuss about. I'll pull your bitch, you would think this shit was tug of war. And take it to the crib that only rich white peeps for. Yeah, you said you ballin' from the free throw, but when you at the rim, I'll leave you hanging like an earlobe. Shout out to the fact I'm 19 years old. Killing tracks not from here on. Look. It's true, man. I just wrote this shit too. Look. Look. My mind fogged out with liquor. Bottle after bottle each day feeling sicker. Marijuana symptoms in my system forced to shift from the average life of other niggas. And my music is a thriller, so bananas. True, the artist for the people, others just for cameras. I get on stage and murder. After it's a party, more damage to my liver, tequila and Bacardi. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 6. White girls and foreign broads all up on my dick. This lifestyle too nice. Last night flew to Chicago and now I'm on another flight. And if I didn't start this music shit, I'd probably be up on the corner selling grams and shit. So the plan and shit is to get this quick with no buts or ifs and stressing with these blunts and tits. That's crazy to me. And from the left side of things, y'all look lazy to me. But wait, from the right side, y'all still appear the same. I'm working hard as fuck to take over the game. A lion and tame, roaming my own jungle. Competition on pause, whole bitches got me on pedestals. Opposition pissing in they overalls. Niggas looking up to me, standing 6 feet tall. Yeah, I'm a little giant. King Henry, King Louis, yeah, a little tyrant. and I'm angry. Y'all gonna end up headless. Sleepy Hollow, she give head, yeah, and then she undress. I'm fucking around, Arizona boy, yeah. I'm repping it proud, see. Y'all bozo the clowns. This Simpson, not Simpsons. I killing shit now. What's up? I said, what's up? Yeah. I said, my nigga, what's up? I just wrote that shit.
I'm about to get up in this bitch. Free my niggas. Yo, my niggas, shout out.
Like that blood though, nigga. You stupid on that shit.
Shout out to all my niggas.
What's good, nigga? What's good,
my
nigga?
Too. Shout out everybody. Killer.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by the best kava and kratom bar around, Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Beach for Buddha. And that is in Largo. If you go there and you tell Colin Hollister I sent you, he'll hook you up. And if you want to meet me, I usually hang out there. This is being brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey. DaisyBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DaisyBeezyHoney.com. Use promo code HOPPE. Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I go out there. WhatShay'sPrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I go out there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at GetCheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. GetCheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at Shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code Hoppe to save 20%. OldGlory.com Hoppe.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code Hoppe to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppeRadio.com, RyanHOPPE Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Hoppe Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Hoppe Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, toxic juke playing cruel pranks. Hoppe's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. WOPradio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.